Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone where I learned this truth. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect out there scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risk their lives and freedom to do so. It's the brother Tazamak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson, Have They Not Heard? Okay? And I'm going to be going into the internet, bringing out some scriptures on the internet. How to basically the internet was one of the ways of the mass awakening happened. Okay, an example is in 2007 when the apostles jumped on YouTube, summer 2007. And I'm not saying this like I was there like I was in the truth that time. Just state fact. That's when the apostles first got on the unicorn, the satellite system that pushes the internet. Around that time, and the brothers where I'm at woke up around that time, and all around the world, Babylon, brothers started waking up, because before the apostles and elders would just go out and teach without the video camera. So now that it was prophecy that it would be on the internet. It was prophecy that it would be on the internet for us to wake up. Okay, and I'm not saying that's the only way you wake up is by the internet, but it was prophecy that the internet will be used as the main tool to push this truth. Okay, you got follow you on there, but that's not what the internet is for. It's not for X-rated stuff or jokes, mirth, like it's used for. That's the main thing that people use the internet for is for folly and for bullshit. But the main reason it was created, when you get past all that BS, the main reason that the internet was created was for this truth to be pushed, okay, all around the world, which it has, and we're at the end, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started in the book of Romans. So this is Romans. My sword is all jacked up, okay? This is Romans. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, here we go. So this is Romans 10. And I'm going to go to verse 18. Okay? It says, "But I say, have they not heard?" Okay? Because we've been warning our people. We've been blowing the trumpet. Okay? To get right with the Heavenly Father. All right? To come back to your true power. Which his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? We've been telling our people to leave off from the sins. Okay? That you're not black, that you're not Puerto Rican. Okay? We've been warning our people, and it says, have they not heard? Let's talk about that, because it says in Romans 10:18, it says, yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world. So what's the main way that our people have heard this word? The internet. That's what it's talking about. Okay? Because it says, yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the ends of the world. By way of what? The internet, the unicorn. Okay? That satellite system that pushes the internet. That's how our sound, that's how our words went into the ends of the world, like the scripture says. So at this point, everybody's heard. Okay? At this point, everybody has heard it. So there's not going to be an excuse when the judgment starts to ring out. Because, Jacob's going to be like, I didn't know, but you had plenty of time, man. The Lord don't make mistakes. I'm going to get this precept next in the book of Baruch. Okay. This is Baruch 4. And I'm going to start around verse 36. It says, O Jerusalem, look about toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. In Jerusalem were a people before it's a place. In verse 37, lo, thy sons come, whom thou sendest away. They come gathered together. from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh. Okay. And it says that they come gathered together. Okay, from the east to the west by the word. How are we being gathered? Okay, what's the main way that we're waking up right now? The internet. That's what it's talking about. Okay, because you got brothers waking up all around the world. We can't physically. Brothers don't even got the bread, and that's carnal any goddamn way. I'm gonna save up 100,000 and go travel all around the world to teach the gospel. We don't have to do that. Just like Nate and all these other niggas talking about, we got a challenge. We're gonna travel all around the world. Your challenge ain't biblical. Just like Elder Manana Zakba did a while ago on that, man. Okay, the internet does all of our heavy lifting. We don't got to take a fighter jet or whatever, a G6 all around the world. And I don't mean to say a fighter jet, but a luxury jet, a luxury charter bus all around the world to teach the gospel. Okay, the Lord gave us the internet in this day and age. Okay, in the ancient world, yes, Apostle Paul, and certain apostles and brothers, would travel around and teach the word, but we're not in that time no more. This is 2020, 21st century, It says, it's Locky. I lost my place. Here we go. Yeah. And I hit the point. I'm going to get this next. And this is rejoicing. We all rejoice in Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. When we get in the kingdom, we're going to be dancing. Okay? Should we happy now? We see prophecy popping off like crazy. And I'm going to get this next in the book of Psalms 19, and I'm going to start at verse 2. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Okay, how are we hearing this word day in and night, day all day and every day? Okay, day and the night. Okay, by way of the internet. Okay, you got brothers upload lessons on different parts of the world. It's more than here where I'm at in California, but it could be a brother in London that is nighttime. I'm just giving an example. I don't know the exact time frame, but okay, you got videos uploaded at night out there. You got videos uploaded the day out here. Okay, regardless of where you at in different parts of the world, you got brothers uploading lessons day and night by way of the internet. It says, verse 3, Psalms 19 and 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. You got brothers teaching all kind of languages now. There's camps all around the world. Okay, you also have the transcript on YouTube now to where you can physically see it. Okay, I don't understand really what they said. You could physically see it. Okay, you speak English, they got it for you in English. Sign language, brothers do sign language. Spanish, you got brothers that teach Spanish. We got a Spanish camp right by us. You see? Jamaica, there's brothers out there in Jamaica. There's brothers in Bolivia. There's a brother in I'm just giving examples. There's brothers in the UK. There's brothers all over. Speaking. You got brothers speaking different languages. All that. Okay, you got brothers. A brother that speaks. And I was about to say the wrong thing. That speaking in tongues just means different languages. But yeah, that's the point. Verse 4. Psalms 19 and 4. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and the words to the end of the world. You see how the scriptures look similar? Remember, this Bible is a puzzle. Okay, you got scriptures here a little and there a little, like it talks about in the book of Bliss, Isaiah 28. And it says, in them how he set a tabernacle for the sun. Okay, so again, all the earth and their words to the end of the world. Okay, where it says their line is going through all the earth and the words to the end of the world. That's by way of the internet. Okay, bros ain't physically taking jets and charter buses to go teach his word. And even though brothers, we have brothers that might go visit a camp and bring out the word. It's not for the purpose of we're going to travel everywhere and wake everybody up. That's not what it's for. This is Isaiah. I'm going to go get this next. This is Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls. Okay, that's us. We're the watchmen. Okay, watching for these prophecies to take place. It says, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Okay, ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep thy silence. Okay, in Jerusalem, again, it's a people before it's a place. And it said, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Okay, exactly. We're not holding our peace. We're gonna keep teaching His word. Okay. And by way of the internet, Salaki, I meant to say that, but we're not gonna hold our peace. We're gonna keep teaching. Okay. And like I said, it's by way of the internet. The unicorn shows coming out. That's the main way. Shows coming out 24/7, 7 days a week. Okay. I lost my okay here. Isaiah 62:7. It says, back at Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. Okay, we touched what that meant. Which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Okay, and we're not taking no breaks. We're teaching His word 24/7. We got shows going up day and night by the way of the internet. And it says, ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence. Okay, and like I was saying, we're not about to keep silent. We're going to keep teaching His word, sign and crying for the abomination going on around us. Okay, we don't have a respect of persons, and we're not going to hold our soul back from blood. Everybody else keeps silent about the wicked shit going on around us. We're not. We're going to speak on these things like the Lord commanded us to do. Verse 7. And give Him no rest till He establish, until He make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And remember, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place that we're not going to rest. Okay, we're not going to rest until Yahweh Bashim Yahshai comes back and sets the earth in order. Okay, we're going to stay constantly locked into prayer. We're going to stay constantly locked into doing our lessons. We're going to constantly stay locked in, okay, to be the prophets that the Lord set us up to be. Okay, which is to prophesy. Our main job is to prophesy. Okay, stay occupied in prophecy, like it talks about in the Apocrypha. Okay. And the point of where He's going to get His fame in all the land, man, that's right upon us. I'm getting ready to close in the book of Matthew 24:14. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Okay. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all the nations. And then shall the end come. By way of what? What's the main way this took place? By way of the internet. Okay, because this word is in damn near all the world. It is not damn near all the world. All the world. Okay? This word is in all the world. Okay? It says, and then the end shall come. What's going on in the world right now? What's going on in the world right now? Does it look like it's peaches and cream? Or does it look like we're in the end? We're in the end. Okay? This gospel has went to all the world. The elect is sealed, man. The elect is pretty much sealed, man. Okay? We're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. Look at everything going on. Alright? So all praise to Yahweh Bashim Ashai. Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.